Begin the raspberry filling spa pedicure.
She paying $75 per person, $150 per 2 people. She is capping, bro. On my soul, she showed y'all the most expensive package, but they are about to get the $10 package. There is no way.
Hey y'all, it's Destiny. CJ So Cool has decided to watch Life with Royalty's videos and roast her. And he also gives us new information we never knew before. So let's get into this reaction.
You so crazy. You got screenshotted texting me that Dad ended up in the hospital again. Why Dad in the hospital that time she with you? Hold on. If y'all looking at the screen recording, my birthday weekend vlog, Life with Royalty, 2 months ago, you can see Dad has an arm cast in this video. Your last 4 videos, your daughter has been to the hospital. Your daughter has been to the hospital 3 times with you and 0 times with me. Your daughter is literally over there getting, I don't know what's happening, bro. What are y'all doing? You call me, you didn't call me. You text me talking about Dad got 6 cavities. She told you her teeth is hurting. What are you talking about she told?
6 cavities and she just turned 5? This is crazy.
Me her teeth is hurting. She's 5 years old. She told you, I told my dad my teeth was hurting. No, she did. You confiscated them from my brother. I wasn't even here. So, what's really going on, Royalty? Because yesterday you was texting me talking about Dad mouth swole, she's in pain. She went through a lot at the dentist. She had her tooth yanked out. She got 6 cavities. She lost 1 tooth. I freaked out. It's my baby girl. I said, can I talk to her? Please let me FaceTime her. I'm supposed to really be with her right now. She's not supposed to be with you. She's supposed to be with my brother having fun. But instead, she ended up at your house at the dentist, at the doctor or somewhere, getting her teeth yanked out of her mouth, literally yanked out.
I'm actually surprised that she even took her to the dentist. I know the older 3 don't go to the doctor or the dentist anymore. So yes, this is very surprising.
So I texted, can I call my kids? Nah, she in pain. Can I get my kids back today? It's Thursday. Nah, now you gotta wait. It's not my fault you went to Dubai. Shorty, why you mad I went to Dubai? I know you mad. You know why I know you mad? Because you can't leave the country because you a lab. You a local lab. You know what? Look, because Rico, your boyfriend, can't take you out of the country because he playing the UFL and not the NFL, don't get mad at me, all right? I really be buying bucket after bucket when it's done. I'm like, fuck it, I'll replace it with another one. You can't take this money with you, so I burn it up like it's richer. They be asking me, is the oven on? But you, they be like, anybody got some baguettes? It's time to eat. It's time to split the baguette bread, guys. 6 ways. Like, bro, we so tired of diamonds and baguette, I'm about to break my neck, bro. Then you done came on another song, you thought we was on your team. We're not on your team. No one's team royalty, bro. We team not royalty. How about that? That's the only team royalty we is team not royalty. And you done put out another song. You're killing me, bro. B-I-G in front of royalty. ABC. Who the freak teaching you how to rap? Elmo? Bro, Shorty sound like she's rapping on an Elmo episode, bro. I swear to you.
Yes, Life with Royalty did post another video of her rapping a different song. And I do have that on my TikTok if you want to check it out. DestinyReacts too.
Have y'all ever seen Elmo? How you guys have fans who on that singing and stuff? Let's go riding in the automobile. Let's take a ride in the car. That's royalty. Every time she make a song, diamonds and baguettes, breath smell like. What was that? I don't know what's next. Royalty is so annoying. I can't even believe I'm still on this girl. But you know what? I'm gonna stay on this girl because she broke my daughter's arm twice. She broke my daughter's teeth out her mouth, and now she FaceTimed me, y'all. After I screenshot her and put it on Snapchat, which shows me a lot. All I gotta do is apply pressure, and I will win with royalty. That's it. She tried to take me out by applying pressure. She told the internet a lie. Most of you don't know. You just like, why are you trolling your ex? The reason why I'm trolling my ex, she told the whole internet. I'm not gonna say the whole world because the whole world don't know Shorty. But she told the whole internet, the Shade Room posted it, a whole bunch of people reposted it, blog pages reposted it, made it seem so true that I had to hide, okay? She said I did something to Jaaliyah, her oldest daughter, which everyone knows. Even Flo will tell you, bro, on my soul, I've never touched anybody. But Jaaliyah was one of my best friends, bro. She was actually Royalty's best friend, but she was one of my best friends. Anything Royalty told her to do, I already knew she would do.
And this is the sad part because Jaaliyah is going to ruin her life doing whatever her mother tells her to do. You would think a mother would want to help her child do the right thing.
I just didn't know they would do this. My thing is, I had so much proof that nothing like this ever happened or nothing like this was ever said. And there was plenty of opportunity for anything like this to be said. We used to be live streaming. We made all kind of videos. We had all type of company. Grandma lived with us. CJ32s lived with us. D-Lo stayed around us. Everybody lived with us. My brother Jinx lived with us. Everyone. My brother Kenneth lived with us. His wife lived with us. So many different kids and friends and family members been at our house. Not one person has ever lied on me and said anything about this stuff. The day I beat her in court, which was May 10th, the next day, she goes to the police department with her daughter and make up this lie. Why does she make up this lie? Because she lost. What did she lose? Her pride, her ticket. Always a golden ticket. A lot of you keep bringing up the fact that we came up together, which we did indeed, but I was the smart one. I was the one that knew how to manage the finances, even though I messed up a lot of the money because I had a lot of people to take care of, and I stopped posting. That's the truth. When you stop posting, you didn't fall off, you stepped back. I stepped back and had to reassess my life and figure out what was important to me, and once I got it together, I'm back. Look at me, I'm here, bro.
Now, I know CJ said all this started to happen May 10th or May 11th, but Tanya was showing us things on her story about her sending CJ text messages the end of April saying that Jaaliyah told her what he was doing. So just think about that, y'all. I believe it was April 29th text message that was sent to CJ, and he's saying they didn't go to the police until after May 10th. But let me know in the comment section, are you happy that CJ is back and he's posting more?
And money's not an issue. Y'all don't see me flexing money or nothing like that because that is not the issue. It was never the issue. I always had money. I just wasn't posting, so I wasn't getting views, and I felt bad about myself. I didn't want to be known anymore because of the things that I was going through, and every time I did post a video, it was about royalty. And now look, I'm owning it. It's gonna be about royalty because you tried to ruin my life. She told the people the one lie that destroys character. She destroyed my character. And now I'm doing the same to her, except I'm not lying at all. I'm posting fact after fact after fact. Anybody that sees anything that I'm doing, you know it's the truth. When Shorty lie on me, I'ma tell the truth on her. All of you guys need to use that, bro. Be like CJ So Cool, don't be like royalty. Because someone's defeating you, you don't have to make up a lie, bro. Tell the truth, and if the truth won't set you free, then just dead it, drop it. My truth always sets me free. I got X after X after X making videos of me, bro.
Yes, if y'all didn't know, Kay, CJ's ex-girlfriend, did make her own video, and she also sent him a cease and desist.
But the truth is, they will never tell you guys they lost. And now they're upset. And now they want me to lose with them because misery loves company and I'm not going down with them. You can stay in the barrel. I'm the crab that got out.
So now we're going to get into CJ reacting to Life with Royalty's video.
Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the world's greatest liar. Shorty used to watch How to Get Away with Murder and then reversed it and used it on me. I used to come home like, what you doing, boo? Watching my show. Oh, How to Get Away with Murder, you already know. And now she tried to kill me, and y'all helping her get away with murder. Talk about go royalty, share that food, girl, shut the I'm slapping, bro. I wish I could see everybody in this comment section. I'm baguette slapping them all. Diamonds and baguette, you next, psh, you next, psh, you next. Baguette all y'all to death. You got to be kidding me, bro. Y'all listening to Yuck Mouth Royalty with a booger on her nose, because where that come from was never there. Shorty eyes black, she tired, she ain't never at home with her kids. Face tat, y'all representing this.
One thing CJ has to understand is people are against him, no matter what. So that's why they support her, because they don't like him. People don't really like her. What is she really doing that people can look up to and want to be that? And of course, she also gives certain people attention, and they like that. So that's another reason why they support her. Not for her being positive, not for her doing good things, not for the way she takes care of her children.
Ain't that my scarf? Why she keep wearing my scarf? How many times we gonna see her wear my scarves, bro? She only got 2 left. She wears them every day. Literally, Shorty's a bop. You're a bop. Yeah, I'm looking at you. This is how she looking. And guys, just remember, even though CJ's right and we were wrong and we apologized on camera, remember we said we were sorry for lying on you. It didn't mean anything. Just leave us alone now. Let us live our life and mind our business. Mind your business. Your business is me getting slaughtered. Now watch my videos all over the TikTok For You page. Ho. Spice. There's nothing for me to see. I was finna pause it though. Did Carnation ugly grumpy ass just call my kids Bebe's kids? When you are the Bebe kid, Bebe literally be eating everything. Here's a mic. Bebe sees some water, she bite the glass, she don't drink. Bebe, Nation, that's your new nickname, Domination. That's why I found you working at Walmart. I swear I'm finna post a video, bro. I found you at work, Nation.
Did he just call her Domination? A lot of people have so many nicknames for Carnation on TikTok. It's hilarious.
Don't call my kids out their name. That's CJ and Dan. That's the twins. That's the So Cool twins. That's CJ's kids. They're not Bebe's kids. I have never called my kids Bebe's kids. They're not Bebe's kids. Your mama's Bebe. What's on your mama's head? That's the Bebe up there. The freak? Annoying. And whose car is this? Grandma's? Okay. Shorty, you have a hole in your seat. And you calling my kids Bebe's kids. Nation, you bit the chair. I posted her on Snapchat, her screenshots of her not letting me see my kids or talk to them. 2 hours later, she FaceTimes me and let me speak to Dad. They were the most happiest I've ever seen. Daddy, you're back. Daddy, can we come to your house? Daddy, please, this is your turn, Daddy. Please, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. And I'm like, hey, Royalty, can I get my kids back? They're asking. They're asking me. Now it's not just me asking you, it's them now. Oh, guys, it's not his turn. CJ started crying, said, Mommy, it is not your turn.
I feel so bad for the twins. With CJ, they get to live the life that their older siblings lived for many years. And with Charlene, we see the lifestyle they live over there. It's sad, but it seems like CJ does not want to get full custody.
He know how to count. He always do it to me. He be like, Daddy, how many turns you got left? That means he's getting nervous. He's like, dang, we've been having fun so long, I think he don't got no more turns left. And when he asks her how many turns you got left, it's because he's eager to come here. Not because I'm the cool dad, not because I'm the fun guy with the money, not because we do more content. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's the genuine affection they get over here. They understand the difference. Over there, it's fake. It's literally for this little small second in time. And then she tells him to go upstairs and be quiet and shut up.
Yes. In my latest video, you would see that Charlene was live on Instagram, and then you could hear Jaaliyah in the background telling the twins to go upstairs in the room. So everybody else gets to be downstairs doing whatever they do, but the twins have to be upstairs in a room.
Because Rico's over, and he's brought 3 girls over, and Royalty's one of them, so now it's 4 girls, and they're about to get ready to go out, and they're doing their makeup, and they're doing drugs, and they're partying, and Nation's eating all the food, and Jaaliyah's lying on the phone, and Leon's hiding somewhere at the skate park. And what's Grandma doing? Always on somebody's couch. Don't you got your own house? What the heck? Anyway, so I'm on the phone with Day and CJ, and they're crying, saying they want to come home, and Royalty's saying no. And then I said, don't worry, I'm gonna come save you. And CJ says, you know where my mommy live? I said, your mama don't got no house? He said, she live in the hotel. She live in a hotel. See, what y'all don't know is in Las Vegas, we have weeklies. What's a weekly? Yeah, it's finna get juicy, Royalty. Your video ain't even started yet, and mine's is cooking.
So Carnation actually has been posting on her Instagram the place that they're living. So we're gonna let CJ talk about it, and then I'm gonna show you that.
This is the tea. CJ told and showed that Charlene is living in a $20 a week weekly. It is where real life crackhead activity happens. I swear I can go do a Crackheads Gone Wild video in Royalty's apartment complex. And it's like, they don't have Wi-Fi. I'm surprised she's uploading. I heard that's why she's always out to eat at these little places trying to steal Wi-Fi from Starbucks and McDonald's. Shorty literally only can post 2 times a week because the Wi-Fi's so slow. She has content. She got all the kids over there. She already told me that she has a guy's day out with CJ too. I know her videos before it comes out. I swear to you, I'm not making this up. On that phone call, she said, Papa to CJ, did you have fun on your boy's day out? And then Dad started crying. I was like, they left me. I was like, what the freak, Dad? They left you, you know how I talk. She didn't even say she had a girl's day out. And now I'm seeing the video right here. So I already know the next video. She can't upload it in time because she has no Wi-Fi. That's why they do the videos in the car. They don't want you guys to see the weekly. And I'm not even making fun of her because it's her fault. It's her fault she's in a weekly. It's her fault that we broke up. It's all her fault. It's not my fault, guys. Seriously. Royalty is the queen of things. She woke up and crashed Leon's car into that thing.
If it walk like a buster and it talk like a buster, it's probably a buster on my sub.
That's what the freak happened. She crashed Leon's car and she lied about it. She always lies. I exposed her back then and she made a video sitting down talking about me in my sneaker room in my crib. The next day she was homeless. She's been homeless ever since. Is that my fault? Is that my fault? That damn herpes on your lip.
Now, I definitely know Charlene does lie, of course. Well, Charlene got on here and told us a story about how her brother is the one that gave her that bump on her lip. She said something like he threw something at her and it hurt her lip.
But everybody talks about like, oh my God, you got like a bump on your lip, you got a lip, something's wrong with your lip, or you got lip injections, or whatever the case may be. But I don't know if you guys can see it on my lips. Let me see. But I don't know, it's somewhere over here, but it actually looks like I have like a bump on my lip. It actually is a scar. When I was younger, me and my brother, we were playing, I don't know, I forgot how old we were. Maybe I was like 6 or 7 and he was 7 or 8. I just don't remember. It was around the time when we were really, really small. And we were actually playing we were actually playing ball, but we were playing ball with a big rock, and it was like this big. And he threw it to me so fast that it just came and it went right through. I had my hands up to catch it, but it went right through my hands. Why were y'all playing? I said, I don't know why we was playing catch with a rock, but the rock went straight through my hands and it hit me, boom, right in my lip, and it was just blood everywhere. It was like, and I was just like, oh my God, and I was crying, and I was like, I'm about to go tell Mom. I'm about to go tell Mom. And we told on each other like we would be in trouble. So if he got in trouble, I got in trouble. If I got in trouble, he got in trouble. So it's like, don't tell on me, because if you tell, we ain't gonna be able to go outside no more. So it's just like, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna tell. So I'm over here just like trying to clean up all the blood. And about time I cleaned up all the blood, my lip was split, and it had a big old knot like the size of a gumball. And it was crazy because I hid that from her. She probably don't even know that story. But anyways, I hid that from my mom for so long until it healed. Like literally, I had a big ball on my lip, and I had to hide it from my mom. I like hid the ball inside my mouth, so I walk around like this. So there was a big knot, and I used to hide the knot inside of my mouth and just like, I don't know, suck on it to make it like smaller. I don't know, it's weird, I know, but so.
Y'all was kind of.
Yeah, I had a big split, busted lip, and it was disgusting, so yeah. That's what's wrong with my lip.
I'm probably gonna see this after.
Bro, what is Nation doing? She's all over here like, they so sexualized over there because of Royalty, and she has a pimp. If Royalty didn't have this pimp Rico dude, I would have never spazzed out on her, bro. I did my research. Homie gets arrested for any and everything besides doing good. He is not a good human. We all know the truth. She's getting pimped out, and she's a famous YouTuber, and it makes me look bad. And then he instructed her to lie because they got some weird energy going over there. That's why they came in with this lie, because there's something happening in their household, bro. I have not been around them in years, and now all of a sudden they wanted to make a lie up like this. Because every card was already played and they lost every game. This is a game to her. I'ma play with your views, I'ma play with your money, I'ma play with your clout. How could y'all forget that? I'm actually sad. I'm genuinely concerned how things exist on the internet forever, and somehow y'all keep forgetting about the things that help me. Y'all in her comment section protecting her. It should be flooded with hate comments.
See, another thing CJ does not understand clearly is Charlene's supporters, it's probably only about 10 of them. But they make hundreds of accounts to make it seem like a lot of people like her. I think each one of her supporters have at least 100 accounts.
And yet I didn't learn anything from him because I was so busy scrolling in my phone texting CJ on 32's man, Kebo, and Funny Mike. She will never tell the truth. All Shorty ever wanted to do was scroll through men's pages like she didn't have enough man because I was always busy making videos. Her kids was always hogging me. Literally, they were always around me. She couldn't get me. That's why she made up the lie. Well, he was always with them. The freak?
What are you doing?
Yeah, what is this edit? What are you doing?
What? Yo, people see they should try to admire herself. Of course, she's a gorgeous, beautiful.
We ain't trying to hear none of that. Why is my kids laying down in the back? What did you tell them? Oh yeah, it's hot as hell in there. That's why Dad said on the phone call yesterday, Daddy, it's hot in Mom's car. I said, she ain't got no AC? No, because they live in a Jeep. It's hot in this Jeep, bruh. Damn, I bought your grandma this Jeep, she still have it? It's holes in the seat now. Trade it in.
The saddest part of the video to me is how the twins are treated, how they're talked to. And my question is, if it's so hot, why is everybody wearing winter clothes except for Carnation?
Mommy. You can't knock that. Yes. I want to go. Oh, we gotta wait for them to bring our food. Guys.
He said, I really want to go. They at a gas station waiting on them to... They're eating at a gas station waiting on some food to get delivered. They're always eating.
Some food.
Is the manganata slush, strawberry manganata? Is that what it
When
says?
Shorty tried to read it, makes my brain hurt.
Yeah, she cannot read. And it's even funnier because she's the same one that says she's going to write a book. Can you imagine?
I don't know if you guys checked out Nation's page, but her and Jaaliyah dropped a Q&A. Make sure you guys go check that out. It was over there just...
I don't know if you guys want to help out or not, but Nation has a YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe. I'm proud of y'all, man. Finally, y'all have decided to activate your brains and work. It's not hard. I gave you guys a name. You didn't give me anything. That's why you left with nothing. You didn't even want anything because you knew it wasn't yours. You knew who put the work in. You knew who was the one editing and dedicated to the lifestyle, and you weren't. You knew who took your kids to school and picked them up every day. You knew who fed your kids and cleaned up the house. You knew who bought every shoe, every shirt. You knew who booked every trip and paid for everything. That was me. But the freak, I put y'all on my back and carried y'all, and then I kicked y'all out. You didn't leave me, so I hope you learn your lesson in your next relationship. Learn to save, learn to listen, and learn to do. You have to be a doer. Now you're finally doing something, but you're not consistent. I took a vacation. That's why I slowed down. I'm back. Y'all gonna see, bro.
A lot going on, and I know a lot of people want me to, you know, dig deep down and go all out and just do all that. But guys, honestly, I'm drained. Hold on one second, Dea.
No, don't tell them to hold on. Stop your pointless video and attend to your kids. Exposed. Shorty do not care about her kids. She don't. I'm mentally drained and I don't want to talk about it, but be quiet, dear, I'm talking about it. I'm gonna still talk about it because I know if I don't talk about it, then I won't get any views because I need this view because I have not posted. Brody.
Well, the thing is, at least me, I understand that she doesn't care about those children. How many Fashion Nova hauls has she done for her children? Compare that to the numbers she's done for herself. Why is she the one getting all the free stuff? Why is she the one still wearing the chain that she got from CJ? Where are the children's things? And most importantly, why wouldn't she want her children to live a great lifestyle even after leaving CJ? Why would she want them to struggle? Why would she want to leave everything that they had there? Why would she want to start over? Her children did not deserve that. Her children should have left there with everything that they accumulated over the years. Why? Because they deserved it. They worked for it.
CJ hungry, lips dry. He like, man, how much days left do I have with this lady, bruh? He looking for me right now. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm not trolling, bro. She's a miserable woman and a terrible mother.
Yes?
Marky, you turn the car on?
I turned it off because we gotta wait for our food.
What does can you turn the car on mean? It's hot as hell. Mom, please. I'm not saying leave the food, Mom. Cut the car on. We're burning it up in here. While you sitting here talking, trying to get a click off CJ So Cool, who's actually funnier and his house is cooler than yours and he doesn't do videos in the car. We don't eat in the drive-thru, and I'm not dissing the drive-thru, but these kids are famous. CJ and Dare were born in 2020. You do know what that means. I started YouTube in 2025. Oh, it is 2025 right now. Technically, I'm right. I did start YouTube 2025 again. My bad. I started YouTube in 2015. They were born in 2020. It's been 5 years since they were born. The downfall needs to be studied.
Honestly, the downfall doesn't really need to be studied. Life with Royalty took her children out of that situation with nothing. And in my opinion, she wanted them to leave with nothing because she wanted them to be hurt like she was hurt.
They came out the hospital in a Rolls Royce Cullinan. They are now sitting at Sonic's in the drive-thru in Las Vegas in the summer, blazing hot in a Jeep with holes in the seat and no AC. They don't have enough gas to keep the car running, and she decides to make a video because she's bored. I had a $9 million insurance policy with her name on it. $3 million for each kid. Kamari had a separate policy for her mom. Hers, for her 3 kids, was $9 million. Nike's was only $3 million for Kamari. It wasn't even for the parents, it was for the kids. It was literally for the kids. Nation. Tea time? Yo, Mom, I bet you she didn't tell you this. I planned on gifting all 3 of y'all $3 million each if I passed away. And because it was a universal life insurance policy, Nation, which you have no idea what that means, you could borrow against it while I was still alive. I could have borrowed against your policy to gift you guys money.
It appears that CJ strongly believes that Life with Royalty did have something to do with that home invasion. And I guess he thinks it was because of the $9 million policy that he had. Each child would get $3 million. But what doesn't make sense to me is the fact that Life with Royalty took her children out of the situation where they had security, stability. She chose to make them move in with her mother, who clearly doesn't have enough room. And then she ended up getting a house with enough room, and then losing that. She's continuously moving her children from Texas to Vegas, from Texas to Vegas, falling around some man that clearly doesn't care about her. In my opinion, she just doesn't think about her children, their well-being. If she felt like she wanted to leave that situation with nothing, that's on her. But her kids did not deserve that. But like I said, maybe she just wanted her children to be hurt too. That's the only explanation I can come up with for a woman to leave a man and have nothing to show for it. She would rather put her children in a terrible situation where they're sharing food and clothes and everything than leave with something, with that man still giving her money. With all those bank accounts that she had, why not leave cordial and make sure your children still have a great lifestyle? They can get their hair done regularly. They can still shop for new clothes and new shoes all the time. But hey, maybe she just wanted that $9 million policy so that she can do what she wanted to do. Maybe it was never about the children.
For college, for an apartment when you were grown, for a new car, anything. But now you have nothing. And I'm whispering and very calm because I'm serious. I don't want you guys to take this the wrong way. I'm dead serious. Leon had $3 million. Jaaliyah had $3 million. Carnation had $3 million. CJ and Dea, they weren't even born. They didn't have anything. And now, even after they were born, I wasn't on the same level and they hadn't done enough. See, let me tell you, I didn't give these kids $3 million because I liked them or I liked their mom. I gave them each $3 million because they put in work. They were in the videos. They were the ones I was roasting. They were the ones I was throwing birthday parties for. I know what they did. I know they part. I put them in the script. Y'all telling me online, they made you. I know exactly what they did. And they didn't do a lot. And I paid them in real time and plan to pay them after time. For me, anyway.
You wanna know the funny part about all of this? Jaaliyah actually got on live, I think it was Twitch or something, and she said that CJ took all the money back that he would give them on camera. But then when they were with CJ, they all said that Life with Royalty was the one taking their money when CJ would give it to them. But my thing is, how come there's so many videos of them using the money that CJ gave to them to buy whatever they wanted? Toys, candy, gum, clothes, whatever they wanted, they would use that money in the videos to get it.
So, shut up and swallow and gobble that, nation. What you know is the truth. Ask Nike, because Nike got her still. Look, Kamari's still good. Kamari is still good. The one so cool kid that is not sharing food is Kamari. You got CJ and Dale looking down bad. Every other week they with you. They gotta split their lifestyle in half. And it's not about money, it's lifestyle, it's abundance. How are these kids born in Balmain car seats and in Rolls Royce Cullinan? A 2021 Rolls Royce Cullinan, and they was born in 2020. And I had the pink slip to the car. I sold the car for $389,000. And now royalties in her mom's Jeep because her car got repossessed by me because she couldn't pay her car note and she tried to mess up my credit. What kind of business partner is royalty? I gave her everything, a platform, credit, knowledge, money, a bank account. I started her business for her. What? Y'all don't know better. Ask royalty who started her hair business, who started her, all that stuff she was selling. Who started the LLC for her? Who bought her a LLC?
It's pretty clear who did everything for her because what is she doing right now? Just talking. I'm gonna write a book. I'm gonna do a documentary. I'm gonna bring Royalty of Queens back. I'm gonna do Bossetta. Everything she says she's going to do, she's done none of it. So we clearly see who was the brains behind everything.
Who taught her about business? She didn't graduate high school. You do know she don't even know 6 times 3. She doesn't. I used to do random math and I'll just be like, what's 4 times 1? She'd be like, why you always asking us math? I'd be like, it's just 4. Come on, just say it so I can feel better. Don't nobody care about math. That's your girl. To the 388 of you liking her videos and commenting, saying with Team Royalty, your girl can't even count.
That's just gonna be more stuff to see, like.
When Dea accidentally punches Royalty and then jump cuts in the video, what does that tell you? And I'm sad that I have to laugh because that's my daughter and I know they don't like them because they're my kids. And Dea's on the internet roasting her own mom. So, for future reference, clippers, please clip that because it's unnecessary to jump cut. I don't jump cut unless I have to jump cut. And when I jump cut, it's to make a smooth transition from whatever the freak I did in between that cut. Did I cough? Did I sneeze? Did I stutter? Did I say something I didn't want to say? Did someone else make a mistake? What happened? We saw what happened because you didn't cut it out because you don't know how to edit. But you jump cut because you saw yourself yelling. Sit down, don't punch me in my face. What's wrong with you? I'm making a video. And Dea's probably cried for 10 minutes. And then once she got herself together, they cut the camera back on. A jump cut is not as it seems. It seems like a quick second, but it's not. That just is edited that way. This is crazy, bro.
I always encourage my kids and tell them, like, you know, we do have to share. Like we got to share. Like that's something that we got to do.
We got to share. That's something we have to do. Why? This woman has got on here so many times saying that she's making bags and bags of money. So if you're making all of this money on these different platforms, why do your children have to share? Shoes, clothes, food? What is she doing with all the money?
So I just...
See? She did it again. She said, oh, girl. Daya is beating the hell out of Royalty. Thank you, girl. Daya, you got me. You got my back. I'm finna cry just watching Daya. I'm not even listening to Royalty. I literally don't even know what Royalty just said. I'm just watching Daya just go crazy up there. But I'm thinking about her lips because I know my kids. Her lips are dry, which means right about now, she's gonna tell her dad, Dad, can I get some Vaseline or some chapstick? And Dad always has it on him. But Royalty wears lip gloss, which is not gonna be effective from what my kids have. They have dry skin, their lips, we don't have sweat glands in our lips. So our lips are not really that moist. We have to moisturize our lips. It's a fact. And they over there wearing lip gloss, and it doesn't help.
I do instill that in them a lot.
Yeah, check that makeup, girl.
I do instill that in them a lot. But how dare you pull my hair, girl? Like,
see how she didn't jump cut no more? Now she's being calm. How dare you pull my hair, girl? Damn, sit down. That's what you get. They're kids. They don't want to sit in the back of the seat while you talking about me. I don't put them through this. I have never once made my kids sit there while I did a 20-minute video. Guys, go have fun. Mess up the house, destroy the couch, jump on the bed, play with your toys, play with your iPad, do whatever you want, eat whatever you want, drink anything you want. That's what life should be for a 5-year-old. It shouldn't be trying to coach them. I don't have to coach them. They see the difference in lifestyle and they choose which one they like. It's a normal thing, trust me. I will reject this lifestyle. You will reject this lifestyle. I be trolling on the internet. Right hand to God, I will not lie. I be trolling on the internet. But I keep it on the internet, it's for views. It's a video. It's not that serious. If I see Royalty in real life, on the FaceTime, let's speak about real facts. I was on the phone with Royalty. We wasn't talking about none of this. She was being so nice to me, I forgot I even trolled him.
And let's all remember, we have seen this behavior before. Life with Royalty wants us to believe that Jaaliyah told her about these SA allegations, what was that, April? Right after the custody case. But that same year, in, I believe, October, she was saying that she just wanted an apology from CJ. A public apology from this man, so that they can be cordial.
Of course, we have to co-parent, and of course, we have to be in each other's lives until our twins get old enough to, you know, fly off and be grown. But that definitely is not going to happen. I've been getting calls and text messages, you know, saying, can, you know, we be a family again? But that definitely is not going to happen. I've been getting calls and text messages, you know, saying, can, you know, we be a family again? Can, you know, go back to the old days? Can, the twins is begging that they want us to be together? And I just feel like that can never happen again because it's just, the damage has been done, you know? So it's like, I feel like I said before, if the person would have, you know, kept it cordial, kept it cute, and not went on the whole internet, made several videos bashing, you know, talking about my whole entire family, from my grandmother to my mother to my kids, and just a whole bunch of stuff that just is too much to even, you know, accept anything. So I just feel like just us being cordial with the twins and stuff like that, that's as good as it's gonna get. And I don't know, like, I just can't go back to that no more. Like, it's just, like I said, too much damage has been done. We basically built each other up, we helped each other. The last thing you can do is just basically bash us, talk about us, and just, you know, it was just hard. It took a toll not only on me, but it took a toll on my kids. And, you know, they really didn't have anything to do with it. They just basically went with me because, of course, I'm their mom. And just for him to just, you know, just bash my kids for no apparent reason. And, of course, yeah, like I said, we all helped each other and we were there for each other. But, like I said, you just took things too far. I mean, it was a sad situation, y'all, but, you know, like I said, it's just sometimes people outgrow people, or sometimes people see the real true intentions of people, and, you know, I just didn't want to go through certain things with my kids. They've seen a lot since they were young when it came to me and that person, so I just feel like, you know, it's a done data. That's all I got to say. It's a done data. Like I said, this person, he calls me constantly saying he do want to be like a family. Can I give him another chance? And like I just can't do it, you know. Instead of you begging and asking for your family back, how about start off with an apology, like a sincere apology, not just to me, not just to my mother, but to my kids. Like, you didn't took it way too far, you didn't took it way out of pocket, and I just feel like it was unnecessary. Only time could heal, so, you know, you didn't let the time heal. You just took it upon yourself to just basically bash us, talk crap about us. Like, it just wasn't cool at all. So I just feel like, if you can't be a man and, you know, own up to the stuff that you did, then I feel like you haven't changed not one bit. So I just feel like, no, I'm good on that. I'd rather, you know, just keep it how it is, be with my kids, and, you know, I'm just not for that anymore. So I just wish that y'all would just stop talking about that person. Like, it doesn't, it's just hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that I cannot go back on, and I cannot do it no more. Like I said, maybe you can start off with an apology, a public apology, not just, you know, half-ass do it, but just do it with your heart, you know what I'm saying? But I don't even think that I can even get that, so it's just like, no, I'm good.
Can you imagine wanting an apology from a man that you said touched your children? Or child, I guess. So as CJ is explaining right now, she is very cordial and fine with him behind the scenes.
I forgot I was trolling her how nice she was being to me on that phone, bro. I was like, can I get my kids? She was like, I'll think about it, maybe tomorrow. I was like, come on, I'll pay you, bro, please. I told you that again. I'm gonna continuously tell you, Royalty, you are the mother of my children. I want you to have money. I don't want you to be broke. I'm roasting you because you don't have the pride that you do have. You have too much pride to come at me and say, listen, I'm sorry. I'll make a video with you right now and apologize to you. You hurt me and I tried to hurt you. That's a scorned woman. Anyone would understand that. All 388 of your fans already know that. That's why they still for you. They like, man, so what, she lied on you, dude? You still cheated on her? That's why they acting like that. But what they don't understand is I was never exposing her because it would have made me look stupid. She cheated on me every day. Y'all don't even know that. She used to go to the strip and cheat on me every day. She used to be a carpet walker. You don't know what a carpet walker is if you don't live in Las Vegas. But for those of you that live in Las Vegas, you better look up her reputation. She was a carpet walker.
Now, is she really serious about this? So Life with Royalty was cheating on CJ, but she always wanted to expose and talk about him cheating on her? What kind of relationship was this?
The reason she left her first baby daddy, Nation's dad, is because he was a pimp. And in Las Vegas, that's normal for kids. I swear it is. That's why I feel sorry for Nation and Jaaliyah, and I don't want my kids growing up around Royalty because she already invited a pimp into her life. She went from a pimp to a YouTuber back to a pimp. And even when I wasn't a YouTuber, I wasn't a pimp. I was a casino dealer. I dealt craps, blackjack, poker. And then even after that, I was a delivery driver for a dispensary. I never bowed down to that lifestyle, bruh. Las Vegas it's really Sin City. I'm telling y'all, it's not good. That's why I'm always in the crib. It's really bad out here, bruh. And she's a participant in that lifestyle. And her kids are in that. They see that every day. I swear. Y'all think it's a coincidence that Royalty only be the one looking all right? She be looking all right. Even though she's older now, she is busted. She the only one that be looking all right. They still wearing the clothes I bought them while she's still somehow wearing new Fashion Nova clothes. She haven't sold her chain to help the family out. Has she sold anything? She lost her car. Like, she's a failure, bruh. I'm sorry I gotta keep doing this to you, but you really suck.
So CJ decided to react to Charlene taking the girls to go get their nails done. I'm just trying to figure out who paid for this.
Now, how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 girls right there in the house. And it's Leon and CJ. That's 8 people, plus her husband, so Uncle Terrence. They got 9 people living in one house, and y'all know when Uncle Van get out of jail in New Mexico, he moving back in. They got 10 people in a 1-bedroom house.
So Uncle Van is in jail in New Mexico? Charlene told us that he was going to be thrown into the sea or be on a boat in the sea. She said something. She said he got a job overseas? I don't know what she said, but it wasn't anything close to him being put in jail. I wonder what he went for.
In a couple weeks, I know you guys are loving that Uncle Van is opening up to, you know, like a little bit of camera time, and you know, he been doing his little thing, you know what I'm saying? But
Uncle Van's gonna be leaving us, y'all. He gonna be leaving us.
He actually got a very, very good job opportunity, so he's about to take,
you know, heed of that, and
he's really about to leave us. So I appreciate my bros. He was here for a minute.
Bros, and he's going overseas, and he's about to do some real work. You know what I'm saying? Like some real hardcore work, and he's going to be on the sea.
Several months later. Several months later. Several months later. Several months later.
Give me the ball. I'm a donkey. Why is Tanya always smiling? What's funny, wrinkle face? They say black don't crack, but you look like a butt crack. God damn.
Y'all, right here. We getting the raspberry filling spa pedicure.
Can we all acknowledge that Charlene doesn't know how to say the word sorbet? She had to cut that part out of the video because she didn't know how to say it. Please, go ahead and rewind it so you can see it for yourself. She can't say sorbet.
She paying $75 per person, $150 per 2 people. She is capping, bro. On my soul, she showed y'all the most expensive package, but they are about to get the $10 package. There is no way someone that never gets their hands and feet done is gonna pay $75 per person. Out of nowhere.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but I think there is a reason why Jenny, which is Charlene's aunt, because she married Charlene's uncle, which he is the twin of Tanya, the twin brother. I'm thinking Jenny's paying for some of this. I think Charlene is trying to pretend that she does have money now. But instead of trying to pretend and take them to get their nails done, how about you just go shopping for your children? Buy them new clothes, buy them new shoes, get them things that they want. I don't know, maybe a place that's big enough for all of them to live in. I would love for Charlene to put this time and attention that she usually puts on herself and trying to look like something into her kids. But y'all gotta let me know what you think about the situation. What do you think about CJ reacting to Charlene's videos? In my opinion, it definitely makes it a lot more entertaining. Just let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will definitely see you in the next one.